You can run a SmokeSlinger 12 plus hours? How? I started on YouTube in 2006, and one of the first things I was obsessed with was automating a stick burner. So it's kind of funny, 20 years later, I find myself doing the same thing now. We are 2/3 of the way through this journey, and so far I've showed you how to take a Super 55 basket and get 8.5 hours out of it. I have showed you how to take some fire brick and some densely stacked charcoal and get 12 hours out of it. And now here's a third method. From a SmokeSlinger owner. Doesn't cost a dime. Had me searching around for used bricks. This is awesome. This next technique is called the PEREZ technique. I called Daniel Perez, who's a SmokeSlinger owner, and he told me exactly how to do it. So I'm going to prep my little box here. My brick has a good base. Now, this right here was this fire brick that I used last time. This time, he says he uses standard Chicago brick. I got Houston brick. Went out and found this is old brick. So he takes them and he stacks them right here, just like this. And he stacks them too high, like this. And that's it. That's all he does. I have a 5th brick just in case it breaks. The next thing he says he does is he leaves a hole. And that hole, we're going to just put these 2 pieces of wood here. We're going to take them out later. And that hole is for where he puts the coals, okay? Once he's ready. Because we're going to take coals directly out of my slow smoke session. All right, and he uses Kingsford. I used B&B. I did have some Royal Oak left, and I'm going to deviate from him. He randomly puts it in. He says it breathes better, but I want a little bit higher temperature than 220. So I'm going to stack them first on the bottom, because when you stack them and organize them, and I'm leaving a channel right here. We're going to pour charcoal in, if I have enough. So while partially stacking the coals gets you more coals in the basket, which does equal time, the reduction of airflow, if you're not careful, can cost you heat. You just kind of have to do this and experiment yourself. Now we're going to take some, stick it in the center. I'm sticking it in the center so that when I pour, I don't knock those out of the way. But I'm randomly putting them in there. And here's where we get back on track to the PEREZ method. Because remember, he just pours them in. So everything should be kind of locked in place. I'm going to pull this side. All I've got left, and he stacks his a little bit higher. I'm gonna have to get maybe some B&B on top. B&B. Well, my thought is that now he said he was doing around 220 or so. I was having trouble in the beginning with my stacked ones getting in the 180 and above, but then eventually it caught on. So we're going to see if his performance is better. I think it might. I'm going to keep this here as we transfer the box. In our next episode, we're going to take our PEREZ box and slide it in and load it up with existing coals.